Behind the pristine, black-and-white glamour of classic Hollywood lay a world of forbidden desire, hidden identities, and insatiable appetites. In an era ruled by the oppressive moral guidelines of the Hays Code, the public saw only what studio executives wanted them to see: pristine, heterosexual starlets wrapped in diamonds and domesticity. Yet, once the cameras stopped rolling and the studio gates swung shut, a fiercely private, underground network of women emerged. These women did not merely prefer the company of other women. They lived lives defined by a relentless, near-obsessive pursuit of pleasure and intimacy. Far from the demure personas they projected to the masses, they engaged in endless, high-stakes affairs, navigating multiple lovers simultaneously, while dodging the watchful eyes of gossip columnists and studio fixers. To the outside world, they were pristine icons. Behind closed doors, their physical and emotional drives bordered on the insatiable, challenging the boundaries of the era's understanding of female sexuality. This documentary pulls back the velvet curtain on 10 legendary actresses of Hollywood's golden age, icons whose secret lives, relentless desires, and untamed passions rewrite the history of cinema's most glamorous era. 1. Alla Nazimova. What if the woman who invented Hollywood's secret lesbian underground also built a literal, sprawling playground of unrestrained, late-night physical indulgence? Alla Nazimova did just that, using her vast wealth to turn her Sunset Boulevard mansion into a sanctuary of endless, uninhibited midnight trysts. Alla Nazimova was a Russian-born theatrical force who brought Stanislavski's acting method to Broadway and the American silent screen. Born in Yalta in 1879, she fled to New York, eventually becoming a highly paid, critically acclaimed star of the silent era. Off-screen, Nazimova's Sunset Boulevard estate, the Garden of Allah, became the official headquarters for the Sewing Circle, her coined term for the underground lesbian and bisexual elite. Driven by a relentless physical appetite, she maintained multiple intense relationships simultaneously, seducing screenwriters, costume designers, and actresses alike. Her legendary pool, shaped like the Black Sea, witnessed countless secret, midnight liaisons. 2. Tallulah Bankhead. She was a wild, bourbon-drinking Southern belle whose insatiable craving for physical intimacy shocked even the most libertine circles of Paris and New York. Tallulah Bankhead famously boasted of her endless list of lovers, refusing to let anyone, man or woman, escape her seductive late-night advances. Tallulah Bankhead, born in Alabama in 1901, was a powerhouse of Broadway, radio, and film, known for her deep, smoky voice and razor-sharp wit. Her career spanned decades, highlighted by Alfred Hitchcock's masterpiece, Lifeboat. While public relations teams worked frantically to clean up her image, Bankhead lived completely without shame. She had an aggressive, insatiable drive for physical intimacy, collecting a dizzying array of female lovers that included Hattie McDaniel, Eva Le Gallienne, and Billie Holiday. She famously remarked that she sought sex of every variety, constantly, hungrily, and without reservation, cementing her legacy as one of Hollywood's most famously uninhibited figures. 3. Marlene Dietrich. She wore trousers on screen, but behind the camera, she conquered the bedrooms of Hollywood's elite with predatory, obsessive precision. Marlene Dietrich viewed seduction as an art form, engaging in a relentless, lifelong parade of female lovers that she pursued with tireless, hungry energy. Born in Berlin in 1901, Marlene Dietrich became a global symbol of glamour and gender-bending sophistication through films like The Blue Angel and Morocco. She was a vocal opponent of the Nazi regime and a celebrated entertainer for Allied troops during World War II. Dietrich's private life was a whirlwind of intense, overlapping physical affairs. Dubbed a compulsive seducer by historians, she pursued other women with an insatiable, almost predatory hunger. Her long list of female conquests included Greta Garbo, Mercedes de Acosta, and Edith Piaf. She effortlessly balanced her marriage of convenience with a relentless, lifelong quest for physical and emotional passion. 4. Greta Garbo. "I want to be alone," was her famous screen catchphrase, but in reality, Greta Garbo desperately craved the secret, physical touch of women. Behind her reclusive, icy public image lay a deeply passionate woman who engaged in hidden, intense, and physically demanding affairs throughout her life. Greta Garbo, born in Sweden in 1905, was one of MGM's most enigmatic silent and sound era stars, celebrated for her performances in Camille and Ninochka. She famously retired from the screen at the height of her fame in 1941, retreating from the public eye. Despite her elusive reputation, Garbo had an intensely passionate and active private life. She engaged in tempestuous, long-term physical relationships with women, most notably with the dramatic poet Mercedes de Acosta and actress Lillian Tashman. Garbo's letters reveal a woman deeply ruled by her intense physical desires, finding solace only in the private, secure embrace of her female lovers. 5. Mercedes de Acosta. She was not an actress, but she ruled the bedrooms of Hollywood's greatest screen queens with a legendary, hypnotic sexual power. Mercedes de Acosta was a self-described furious lesbian whose obsessive, insatiable pursuit of beautiful women made her the most feared seductress in the hills. Mercedes de Acosta was a poet, playwright, and socialite who moved effortlessly through the highest circles of Hollywood's golden age. While her literary career was modest, her romantic reputation was monumental. De Acosta boasted a near-mythic list of conquests, actively pursuing and seducing the era's most famous actresses, including Greta Garbo, Marlene Dietrich, and Eva Le Gallienne. Her intense, highly emotional drive for intimacy often led to volatile love triangles. She lived out and proud within her private circle, leaving behind detailed memoirs and letters that documented her relentless, lifelong pursuit of female beauty. 6. Eva Le Gallienne. A brilliant star of the stage, she refused to let societal expectations or the law temper her voracious, secret physical desires. Eva Le Gallienne ran her own theater company, utilizing her power to quietly cultivate an elite, private playground for her endless rotation of female lovers. Eva Le Gallienne, born in London in 1899, was a pioneering Broadway actress, producer, and director who dedicated her life to the civic repertory theater movement. She was highly respected for her artistic integrity and intelligence. Behind the scenes, Le Gallienne was a deeply passionate woman with a demanding, hyperactive physical drive. She engaged in numerous high-profile affairs within the theater community, most notably with Alla Nazimova, Mercedes de Acosta, and Tallulah Bankhead. Though she kept her personal life hidden from the mainstream press to protect her career, her private letters paint a vivid picture of a woman driven by intense, insatiable romantic and physical impulses. 7. Lillian Tashman. She was Hollywood's ultimate fashion icon, but her most dazzling hidden talent was her relentless, highly organized seduction of young starlets. Lillian Tashman used her lavish Hollywood parties as a hunting ground, indulging her voracious appetite for beautiful women right under her husband's nose. Lillian Tashman was a popular vaudeville and film actress of the silent and early sound eras, known for her sharp wit, impeccable style, and sophisticated high society roles. Tashman entered into a highly publicized Lavender marriage with actor Edmund Lowe to appease the studios, but her true passions lay elsewhere. She possessed a voracious, active physical drive, filling her life with a rotating cast of female lovers, including Greta Garbo and young studio starlets. Tashman's legendary lavish parties were secretly designed to facilitate her endless conquests, making her one of the most prolific and uninhibited players in the Hollywood underground. 8. Joan Crawford. Known for her fierce screen presence, her off-screen life was fueled by a relentless, aggressive physical appetite that knew absolutely no boundaries. Joan Crawford was a voracious collector of experiences, frequently seeking out secret, highly charged encounters with the industry's most alluring women. Joan Crawford's career spanned decades, transitioning from silent film dancer to Academy Award-winning dramatic powerhouse in films like Mildred Pierce. She was famous for her relentless work ethic and legendary off-screen rivalries. Crawford possessed an intense, demanding physical drive that she directed toward both men and women throughout her life. She engaged in highly secret, intense physical encounters with fellow starlets, including a rumored, highly charged affair with Marilyn Monroe and a legendary attraction to Greta Garbo. Crawford viewed sex as a source of power and release, pursuing her desires with the same fierce, uncompromising intensity that defined her cinematic career. 9. Barbara Stanwyck. She played tough, independent women on screen, but off-screen, she buried an incredibly intense, secret physical longing for the touch of women. Barbara Stanwyck protected her career fiercely, yet she quietly surrendered to a private life defined by a relentless, deeply hidden series of female affairs. Barbara Stanwyck was one of the most versatile and beloved actresses of the Golden Age, starring in classics like Double Indemnity and Stella Dallas. She was known for her gritty, realistic performances and independent spirit. Stanwyck was deeply closeted, entering into a high-profile marriage with actor Robert Taylor to satisfy studio demands. However, behind closed doors, she was an active, passionate member of the sewing circle. Driven by a strong physical desire for women, she engaged in a long-term, secret relationship with actress Helen Ferguson and had passionate flings with Tallulah Bankhead and Mercedes de Acosta, keeping her intense private life shielded from the public. 10. Marilyn Monroe. She was the ultimate global heterosexual male fantasy, yet she confessed to finding her deepest, most intense physical satisfaction in the arms of other women. Marilyn Monroe's public image was built on men, but her private world was quietly filled with passionate, secret female trysts. Marilyn Monroe remains one of the most famous pop culture icons in history, celebrated for her comedic and dramatic roles in Some Like It Hot and The Gentlemen Prefer Blondes. While her marriages to high-profile men dominated the headlines, Monroe quietly harbored a deep, passionate attraction to women. According to intimate confessions made to her psychiatrist and close friends, Monroe engaged in numerous physical encounters with women, including Joan Crawford, her acting coach Natasha Lytess, and Marlene Dietrich. Driven by a lifelong need for genuine affection and physical reassurance, Monroe frequently turned to women to find the true intimacy and satisfaction she rarely experienced elsewhere. These 10 women shattered the rigid boundaries of their time, choosing to live lives of fierce independence, relentless passion, and secret, untamed desire. Their hidden legacies continue to fascinate, proving that beneath the polished veneer of old Hollywood lay a rich, wild, and beautifully complex world of love.